Welcome to this YouTube channel. Today we'll be discussing about the matches that were played yesterday in the Champions League and the ones that will be played today. We'll be reviewing them. But today I will not be doing it alone. Though we are not three, we are two. I'm here with Promise, my friend. Welcome to the channel.
Good morning. Thank you, sir.
Yesterday we saw in Group H, Malmoe versus Zenit. What was your take on this match? They played 1-1.
Yeah, it's nothing to be expect much.
Okay.
It's a Champions League week, which different teams from different country,
Will be playing.
different tactics will be playing. And if you remember, Malmoe was once at Russia, St. Petersburg's home, where St. Petersburg trashed them 4-0. So we won't be expect that Malmoe, with what they play against Chelsea at second leg, the way they play, they were out. Although Chelsea were down, they don't play there's none of the strikers around. Okay. So they played so well. Even people were imagining that with this match, I believe those that bet they will go and they will bet that match that day. That second leg, Chelsea Malmoe, that Chelsea will trust them like at least they will show like 5 or 4. It's not like that. Chelsea narrowly win with a long goal. Yeah. So with match yesterday, I says St. Petersburg should be careful because the way they play, the way those guys, they know that they were in their soil. They want to play. So they did so well. They did so well. But it's just that they were still lacking behind from Champions League experience, with one man down. At least supposed to go with a 1-0, and St. Petersburg came from behind to equalize. So
don't you think it's because of the fact that these two teams were they are not qualifying for the Champions League? Maybe they are not putting all their best into the match since they know that they will not be playing in the Champions League round of 16.
If you didn't play in the Champions round of 16, doesn't mean you don't put your best because there's still Europa.
Okay.
The third place will go to Europa. So the fourth will back out. So at least with what St. Petersburg played yesterday, they want to show that
they are determined to go
at least if you cannot go for the round of 16, you will be able to qualify for the Europa. So that's what they played with one man down. So it shows that they were at least they were more experienced than Malmoe.
What of Chelsea and Juventus match? In fact, that match really surprised me. I don't know.
It's a shocking match. It's a shocking match. I told you. I told you that any Premier League team, you can't write them off. Beat them. You can't underestimate them. That beat them first leg doesn't mean second leg will be the same because we know the strength, we know the power of English Premier League. English Premier League in the whole world is a very, very tough and it's most popular league in the whole world. So where Chelsea have best coach now, they have best player now, they were playing good tactical football. At least they are.
And the matches, every match,
I'm telling you, they keep improving. Look at what they did to Leicester City at the weekend. Last weekend they trashed them in their own soil, 4-0. I think.
Same thing happened yesterday.
3-0. And same thing happened yesterday as well. That's Chelsea. Chelsea, the way they play now, it shows that they were fully committed to the job. 7 goals. They trashed Leicester City 3-0, and they trashed almighty Juventus
4-0.
The strong team in Serie A. They trashed them 4-0. It's not as if they
beat them like
they didn't play well. I'm telling you, just like training ground for them yesterday.
But yesterday there was a news that Messi said he's writing Chelsea off because he said it named 6 teams that would be their Champions League contenders.
Really?
Chelsea's name was not there.
Yeah.
You see Chelsea as a Champions League contender?
Even they are not Champions League. They will try to do what Madrid did.
Okay, to win back to back.
With the way they were playing, they can face anybody faceable and beat anybody beatable. With the way they were playing right now, they have good players. They can look at this Messi of the team we're talking about. He just have his own what's it called, home goal. I mean, league goal. He just has his league goal. 1 goal. You understand? Since he has been PSG,
PSG.
he has not scored for Paris Saint-Germain league. He's just managed to score a goal at their last match against Nantes, or what's the name of the club? So you can't write a team champions. Chelsea played as like a champion yesterday. They played that we are champions. We own these things. You understand? That's how they played Juventus yesterday. They out on them, played them, stretched them, both left and right, middle. They mix. They use everywhere. So it shows that they were good to go. Let's see what will happen today against this PSG and Man City. I know PSG won't find it easy. So
on this table, we have, in Group H, we have Chelsea topping the table. Juventus being the second, based on goal differences. Yeah. Then, what is going forward now? I think there is going to be draw very soon. Is it going to be Friday or what? The next draw for the round of 16.
Do you ever announce that? Because today match hasn't concluded yet.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that maybe it's Friday. But
they still have match to go.
Okay, one match. Yes.
Yeah, one match to go.
Yeah. Okay,
they still have more match to go, but at least I can't see Barcelona qualify for next round of 16 because their last match.
They are not even.
Their last match will be tough. Because they are going to visit Bayern, I think. Yeah. They are going to Bayern. Yes. So where what's it called? Benfica will sit at home entertaining Dynamo Kyiv. You understand? And it must win for both teams, both Benfica and Barca team. So in that case, we see lean chance for Barca to qualify for the round of 16, and we see this Benfica at least. It will make all this possible best to beat Dynamo Kyiv in its own soil. So, for now,
the chances for Barcelona is very slim.
It's very, very slim. So, I can.
Yesterday also there was Group G. They had their own matches yesterday also, where Sevilla and Wolves played.
Yeah.
And Sevilla trashed them 2-0 at their own stadium. What's your take on that match?
Yeah, the take is not a that's what we expect from Sevilla to do. Sevilla is a big team. It has a lot of Champions League experience, so you can't compare as Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg also have experience, but in counting of appearances of the both team, Sevilla the Wolfsburg. They once at the Wolfsburg's homes, they drilled them there, play 1-1, and at the Sevilla we expect even more than the 2 goals. The last goal came. Their last goal came very late at the end, towards the ending of the match at 90+, I think. So
Lille also plays Salzburg in the same group.
Yeah, in the same group. Lille were doing so well in Champions League. No doubt about that. They may not doing well in their league, but in Champions League they are doing so well. It seems is it 1-0 or 1-1?
Yeah, 1-0.
Yeah, so
that's what they play.
It shows how strong the side is, how determined they are.
Even this the group is. It seems very tight.
Very, very competitive.
Because
very
competitive. Stopping with 8 points.
Yes.
Salzburg 7 points.
7 points.
Sevilla 6 points. Wolfsburg 5 points. Anybody can
still drop out of from the round of 16 from this group. I believe one thing that that's what Lille is trying to.
Is a win. Must win for every one of them.
Exactly. The next match is must win for every one of them, because Lille is going to. What's it called? Sevilla is going to visit Lille, where Wolfsburg will sit at home entertaining Wolfsburg. So, I think. Yeah.
Salzburg, Wolfsburg, I mean.
Yeah, their next match. So, it must win for all of them. Yes. It must win for all of them.
That group is very tight.
Very, very tight group.
Going to Group F, which they also played yesterday. That's where we have Manchester United and Villarreal, which ended 2-0 in favor of away team, which is Manchester United. What's your take on that match?
Yeah, my take on that match is you see,
it seems those guys are not angry.
Football has respect. There's respect in football, but it has limits. You understand? So in the experience of in Champions League experience, they were both experienced, but one is above other. So with experienced players and all that. But let me tell you one thing: if not for the Villarreal attackers that were very, very wasteful in chances, so they would have converted at least 3 to 4 goals first half. But
they had 30 attempts and with no goal.
With no goal. That is how poor, how wasteful the attacker is. So you can see Manchester United, they respect them because they are a big team as well. If you watch the match, they respect them. They were looking for how to out on them, their loopholes, how to tackle. That is what got team. Manchester United yesterday showed class. They study them. They don't go much forceful in attacking role, rather than they know that if we will defend this, if we have at least a point here, at least we are still at the top. So they sit, they watch them, and by the time Manchester United will out on them second half, they were nowhere to be found. Before they know anything, Ronaldo got a chance by mistakenly, and he bought it. You can't toy with a team that has Ronaldo. Even Ronaldo himself, you can't toy with him with any silly mistake at your defensive line. You understand? He's a guy that takes opportunities. Whenever he sees it, he take it. So that's
But do you see experience. Do you see Manchester United guys playing that game yesterday, playing very well because of the fact that the coach was sacked?
There's nothing special in Manchester United yet.
You know that most of these players, when they want the team to sack the management, to sack the coach, and if the management is not ready to sack it, it starts from the dressing room. And all that. They will be playing protest playing, whereby they play against, they will not be playing up to the level at which they ought to play.
What I just see in the Manchester team is, it's not as if they played the coach out.
Okay.
The coach played himself out. Because where you have a lot of players on the ground and very, very good player. Look at Van der Beek when he was in Ajax. The guy is a good player.
Yes.
And when he goes to Manchester United, he seems to be nowhere to be found. They keep benching him. The man didn't let him express him, as in show us what he has been doing in Ajax. At least this was the reason why we go for you. We bring you to Manchester United. At least he should have even given him. Look at what happened yesterday. Look at the lineup, and I love what Carrick did. Immediately he sees that Ronaldo has exhausted, he removed him. You understand? This man will not do anything like of such. So that's only gonna Solskjaer for you. I didn't know whether the man is being carried away. I can't even say as a coach as it is, he's carried away, but he's just decided to satisfy himself, not to satisfy fan.
Sancho scored yesterday.
Yes. Look at the way the guy played. He played so well. I said it. He played well in the game against Leicester City, and he did so well in Champions League as well. So if the guy keep playing like that, now I think he's adapting. He knows what his English is saying about.
But it seems Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was playing Sancho out of place.
It's not as if he's playing out of place, but he has no confidence in him.
Okay, that was why he was benching.
That was why he was keeping him on bench. He has no confidence that he can do it. Once you believe that these are the people and go and this football is beyond that, you must after look at what Carrick did. It acts as person that knows what he's doing. Maybe that's what I said in the last hour interview. I said it seems Carrick do advise this man, and this man didn't stick to his advice. That's just the truth. Look at what happened yesterday. I'm not a Man U fan. I'm a sport lover. You understand? So the way he approached the match and the way he carried the teams along, it shows that this man at least he tried. For the first match that he's away and he won it.
But you know that when Mourinho was sacked and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came there, you know that it got the first 6 or so matches, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won those matches. Do you see same thing happening?
Not same thing happening.
Or Carrick is the man?
He is not the man. There's nothing changed. He can't manage Man U. But he just try. for
He's
yesterday.
better off than
He's
Ole Gunnar
better off than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It shows that this man do shape this man advice using this. Look at 9-up. He start Marcia, Ronaldo, and what's it called? Rashford. He start Ronaldo,
Sancho.
Marcia, Sancho.
Domine, Fred.
Imagine for the starting line. So look at Van der Beek. He benched Bruno Fernandes against Leicester City. Bruno Fernandes was nowhere to be found. He's not even contributing anything to the team. I said it. Bruno Fernandes in a big team, he can't perform. He will be shine against all this Norwich City.
Those small teams.
All these small team, he will be shine against them. But when it comes to people, a team like a Leicester City that are matured Chelsea, you can't even find him. That's why you see it's hard for him to be to maybe I can't even say it's not he was on bench, and when he introduced him to the match, he did the assist for the chance for the Sancho to score the second goal. So that's the Bruno for you. Bruno is a game leader. Likewise, this Marcia as well is a game leader, but this man keep benching them without injury, keep piling them on bench. You understand? So it shows that he doesn't know what he's doing. So this man, at least for yesterday, I give it to him. He tried, but it's not. I'm not saying he's the best for Man U. It's never the best for Man U.
Man U should
look for coach. Look for better coach.
Should they leave him to manage the team till the end of the season? Or?
According to the board, it says Carrick will take charge till end of the season. That's the news I had. But if they give him the opportunity, I know he will do something. Okay. With what he did.
Young Boys and Atlanta played 3-3 yesterday.
It's not
group.
It's not news. It's not news like that. I believe Atlanta should outshine them, because when you talk of a big team and when you talk of experience, Young Boys are nowhere to be found. At least most of their players are on injury now. Okay. So they have most of their key players on injury.
That means they really tried yesterday.
They really try. Even to draw when I saw the score line 3-2, I say, wow, this is amazing. But Atlanta shows them that never. You are not going to have a point here. You are not going to have a 3-pointer here in your soil. They still draw the match. So it shows that they were not well experienced. At least the goal came around 84 or 85. Their third goal. I mean, the Young Boys. Okay, they scored 80 something.
Okay.
The third goal. And Atlanta equalized at 88 minutes or 89 minutes. So it shows that they were not that
good
defensively. So
Manchester United is stopping this the group with 10 points, Villarreal with 7 points, Atlanta with 6 points, Young Boys with 4 points.
Yeah.
That means with one match remaining, that means it's most likely Villarreal must win the next match.
Yeah.
A draw for Man U is enough.
And Man U will never draw the match, because
even Man U has already qualified.
They have already qualified. They have already qualified to the next round because of the goal margin and all that.
That's nice. Going to Group E, which they also played yesterday, Dynamo Kyiv 1, Bayern Munich 2.
Dynamo tried because their first leg was like flooded. So when they find themselves in Arena's stadium, so Bayern trashed them 5-0. So getting to the Kyiv, they seem something like that will happen. It repeats itself. No. So they tried it so well to concede just two goals.
Bayern Munich is already qualified with 15 points. It remains Barcelona on second on the table. Yeah. Benfica third with 5 points. Dynamo Kyiv with 1 point. Yeah. Dynamo Kyiv is totally out of it. So that means Barcelona and Benfica must win
for the both.
For both of them.
Must win for the both.
Do you see Barcelona winning their next match?
It's not realistic for them because they are going to the Bayern's house, so it will be very, very difficult for them to beat Bayern at their soil. So, and Bayern do not always trash them. So
Bayern is ready to trash anybody. Even at any, that's why they are already qualified for the next round.
No mercy. No mercy.
Okay, let's go to today's matches. Let's start with Manchester City and PSG.
Yeah.
PSG is coming to Manchester City Stadium to come and play them.
Yeah, they are coming to Etihad.
What is your take on this match?
So, my take on it is PSG will chop it. PSG will. Guardiola will win.
But Lionel Messi is tipping PSG and some other 5 clubs to be
the Champions League
contenders
for the
season.
Yeah, but he's supposed to, because he knows Guardiola. He has once his coach, so he knows what capable of. So with player he has now at Etihad, he believes something. At least with the way they play them at first leg, it's just that mistake result to go right. But all these little mistakes that they did that result to the defeating of Man City at Paris Saint-Germain's home. So I believe Guardiola will not want such to repeat itself today. He will definitely
he will want to revenge.
He will want to revenge. He will not Guardiola for that. And all these players are fully ready for the match, so they are going to full force to the match, take the points from them, 3 points maximum. Okay. So I believe Manchester City will beat PSG today.
Okay. Club Brugge versus Leipzig.
Club Brugge, Leipzig. You can't write Club Brugge out yet, because they've once at Leipzig's home at German, they beat them at Red Bull Stadium. So I believe they are still going to, let's say,
they will want to win the remaining matches, because winning the 2 remaining matches will automatically give them 10 points.
10 points. So they
are still looking to qualify for
the. We know this Leipzig very well. Leipzig were they were Champions League presence, so they do presence and they have nothing to offer. So they score goals. You can't defend their goals. So they will score, and the match may end win or draw for Club Brugge, because they will not beat Club Brugge. Club Brugge are good side. They are good side. They are good side.
So let's move forward to Group B. Atletico Madrid versus AC Milan.
AC Milan. Atletico will win the match. It must win for them. It must win for them, because Liverpool is topping the group, and FC Porto is behind. So they will not want to go to Europa. They want to qualify for the next round of season as a regular Champions League player.
So in this group, Liverpool is
automatically qualified for the round of 16, topping the group with 12 points. Yeah.
Porto 5 points.
5 points.
Atletico Madrid 4
points. So Atletico 1 point. Atletico will want to win this match today to be able at all cost, to be able to have the
hope of qualifying as second
of the table. So
it's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough. This is not going to be tough. They are going to beat AC Milan cheaply.
They are going AC Milan is a top team in Europe.
They are top team in Europe, but they are not doing so well in the Champions League. The experience, the names they make in the likes of
glory.
Yeah, they are living on past glory. So it's not more working in football these days. So I get them before no be property. So it's what you have now.
Okay, what of Liverpool Porto?
Liverpool Porto. Well, I can say Liverpool will just have it as a light match.
Okay, they might rest.
They might not even rest. They want, because Porto will want to do.
Is Liverpool having a bigger match after this over the weekend?
It's not. There's no big match. They want to. They will play, because Porto will want to prove coconut head in their in Anfield. But they will, what makes Porto have a go? It shows that they were inviting more problem into their self. At a goal post. So I believe Chelsea Liverpool we do the same thing they used to.
The same thing they did to us.
They did to us now. So those guys are ready. They were there. They are trying to make a name in the Champions League history. So at least Salah is there to at least trying to fighting for a goal scorer and all that. So they are going to be there.
In Group D, Inter versus Shakhtar Donetsk.
Their matches, if you check their head-to-head, draw. So that match, with the way Inter are playing now, And with the experience so far so good, they're supposed to overcome. They're supposed to overcome. And they were qualifying as well from that group.
Okay. What of Sheriff and Real Madrid?
Sheriff, you're not expecting anything. They will see. Miracle only happen once. the one that has happened in the days of Yabola.
Okay.
During their days, we've not seen such or that again. So the miracle that has happened at the past has passed. So with respect, flood.
Of course.
They will chop it today at their home. At least they will chop it. So I believe that.
Okay.
Madrid will beat them. Madrid will beat them mercilessly. Madrid will beat them. I don't know how they are going to play it. Madrid will beat them. At least they will not collect anything less than. Let's see. We should be expecting something 4 or 3 or 5 upward from Madrid. I'm telling you.
What are you going to pick if you are going to stake this match?
I will say Madrid over 3.5. That is 4 goals upward.
So you believe you are writing?
They are not there. They are not there.
So let's move forward to Group C now.
Group C,
Besiktas versus Ajax.
Ajax will go there and beat them. Ajax will go there. Ajax is topping the group. It's already qualified, I think. So
with 12 points, yes.
12 points, it's already qualified.
So
he will not rest any of his boys because he has no any strong match upcoming. So
what of Borussia Dortmund and Sporting?
It must win for Borussia Dortmund to qualify.
For both of them, because they are on 6 points.
6 points. Because and you see this Sporting team, they were like fluctuating in form. So Borussia will go there and prove a point from them.
Okay. The second match is Sporting versus Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah.
Who do you see winning this match?
Borussia will go there to make a point. I have said Borussia will beat them in their own soil. Borussia will beat them. I'm very much believe on that.
Because it's a must win.
It's a must win for the 2 of them, but Borussia will take points from there. Because once they draw the match, Sporting still remain third. I mean, Sporting still remains second in the table. So where Borussia Dortmund will be remaining as third in the table. As right now, I think.
Borussia is second.
Borussia is second. Okay, the second will remain second, and the third will remain third. So Europa is still sweet for Sporting as at now. Europa is sweet for them.
Okay, it seems that they are used to play.
They are used to play Europa. So they at least they've once won Champions League once during the days of Mourinho. So and this football modern days, we don't live on glory. So.
That's good. That's the end. Then by this night we will know who is who in the match. Like what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. We'll be coming your way tomorrow again for another broadcast like this. Promise welcome. Thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure. You're welcome, sir.